What if I told you that NASA, or maybe someone even bigger, could have faked contact with aliens just to unite humanity? Imagine a secret so big it could change everything we believe about ourselves and the universe. Would you want to know the truth? Or is the greatest deception of all already happening right now? Today, we're diving into one of the most controversial, mind-bending questions out there. What if humanity's first contact with aliens was just a carefully crafted illusion? Stick around, because what we're about to explore might just blow your mind. In a universe teeming with mysteries and cosmic enigmas, few ideas have captured human imagination quite like the possibility of extraterrestrial life. For decades, scientists, writers, and everyday people have pondered whether we are truly alone or part of a vast, interconnected universe. The search for alien life has fueled scientific endeavors, inspired science fiction, and even sparked conspiracy theories. But what if, beneath the surface of open scientific inquiry, a more provocative scenario existed, one where humanity's greatest secret was a carefully crafted deception? Imagine a world where NASA, or perhaps global space agencies working in concert, orchestrates an elaborate hoax, faking contact with aliens, not for personal gain or political power, but to unite a fractured humanity. Such a daring scheme would have profound implications for our societies, beliefs, and understanding of truth itself. Let's explore this provocative what-if scenario, examining its potential motivations, methods, impacts, and ethical dilemmas. A grand deception for global unity. Picture this: mounting geopolitical tensions, environmental crises threatening our very survival, and social divisions widening across nations. In such times of crisis, leaders and scientists might consider radical measures to steer humanity onto a more unified path. One hypothetical approach is to stage an encounter with extraterrestrial intelligence, an event that would transcend borders, religions, and ideologies. In this scenario, NASA, perhaps in collaboration with other space agencies, governments, and media outlets, devises a plan to simulate first contact. They develop convincing signals, craft staged sightings, and engineer alien encounters that are indistinguishable from authentic extraterrestrial contact. The goal: to ignite a global awakening, foster cooperation, and inspire hope amidst chaos. Why deceive humanity? The motivations behind such an elaborate deception are complex and multifaceted. Historically, humanity has often responded to existential threats with a surge of unity, whether during wars, natural disasters, or pandemics. The idea that an external, non-human intelligence could serve as a catalyst for global cohesion is both compelling and controversial. Aiming for unity in diversity. The world's divisions, political conflicts, religious schisms, cultural differences often hinder collective action. An undeniable proof of extraterrestrial life could serve as a unifying force, reminding us that we are all inhabitants of a fragile planet in a vast cosmos. Accelerating scientific progress. The prospect of alien contact could catalyze unprecedented scientific and technological innovation. Imagine nations pooling resources to understand and communicate with alien civilizations, a collective leap forward in knowledge. Inspiring a new worldview. Such a revelation might challenge existing religious and philosophical beliefs, prompting humanity to re-evaluate our place in the universe. It could foster humility, curiosity, and a sense of shared destiny. Preventing self-destruction. Facing existential threats like climate change or nuclear proliferation, leaders might see a fabricated alien contact as a way to reframe priorities and promote peaceful cooperation. Of course, these motivations are hypothetical and controversial, raising profound ethical questions about deception for perceived greater good. Potential methods of deception. Executing such a grand deception would require technological mastery and meticulous planning. Here are some conceivable methods. 1. Fake signals and communications. Using advanced radio or laser technology, agencies could produce signals that mimic extraterrestrial transmissions. These could be crafted to appear from distant star systems, complete with complex patterns, mathematical sequences, or messages meant to suggest intelligence. Second, simulated UFO sightings. Coordinated sightings could be orchestrated through the use of drones, holograms, or drone light shows, creating the illusion of unidentified flying objects. Consider the spectacular drone displays seen in recent years. Similar technology could be scaled up to simulate alien ships. 3. Artificial anomalies. Environmental phenomena such as atmospheric plasma, holographic projections, or novel drone formations could be used to produce alien ships or life forms appearing in the sky, visible to millions via live broadcasts. Fourth, controlled media campaigns. The narrative would need to be reinforced through mainstream media, social media, and official government statements. Carefully crafted stories, documentaries, and staged interviews could build a convincing storyline of contact. 5. Holography and virtual reality. Advances in holographic technology and virtual reality could allow for immersive alien encounters, accessible to millions, blurring the line between reality and simulation. The psychological impact. Suppose this deception succeeds. The immediate effect would likely be a wave of awe, wonder, and unity. But what are the longer-term implications? A new global identity. Humans might begin to see themselves as part of a larger cosmic community. The realization that we are not alone could foster a sense of shared destiny, reducing conflicts rooted in nationalism or religion. It could inspire a collective identity, Earthlings, coming together to face common challenges. Accelerated scientific and technological development. A unified purpose might lead to rapid advances in space exploration, energy technologies, and environmental sustainability. Nations could collaborate more openly, sharing knowledge and resources. Religious and philosophical shifts. The revelation, or the perceived revelation, of extraterrestrial intelligence could challenge religious doctrines or philosophical beliefs. Some might interpret it as divine intervention, while others see it as confirmation of scientific materialism. Either way, it would provoke profound introspection, potential disillusionment, and distrust. If the deception is uncovered, the fallout could be catastrophic. Trust in scientific institutions, governments, and media might plummet, leading to societal upheaval. Conspiracy theories could flourish, further polarizing societies. Ethical and practical considerations. The idea of orchestrating a fake alien contact raises serious ethical questions. Is deception justified for the perceived greater good? Historically, some argue that the ends justify the means, but this is highly contentious when it involves manipulating entire populations. What are the risks of exposure? If the deception is uncovered, it could lead to widespread distrust, societal chaos, and a crisis of authority. Could such a scheme backfire? Humanity's response might be unpredictable. Panic, nihilism, or violent backlash are possible. Legal and moral implications. Is it ethically permissible for governments or agencies to simulate such a profound event without public consent? In practical terms, orchestrating a convincing fake contact would require an unprecedented level of technological coordination, secrecy, and resources. The complexity alone makes it seem more like science fiction than reality. Yet the increasing power of technology and misinformation raises the question of whether such deceptions could someday be feasible. The reality of the situation. While the concept of faking alien contact remains deeply speculative and controversial, it taps into real concerns about government transparency, misinformation, and the power of propaganda. Throughout history, governments have engaged in deception. Think of false flag operations, secret military projects, or propaganda campaigns. The line between truth and fiction can often blur, especially when powerful interests are at stake. Current debates about UFOs and UAPs, unidentified aerial phenomena, highlight public curiosity and suspicion. While most sightings are explainable, some remain mysterious, fueling conspiracy theories about government cover-ups. The recent declassification of certain military videos has only intensified speculation about extraterrestrial origins. A thought experiment for humanity. Contemplating the possibility that NASA or other agencies might fake alien contact is a profound mental exercise. It challenges us to reflect on our collective hopes, fears, and trust in authority. Would humanity benefit from such a deception? Or would it ultimately erode the very fabric of truth and authenticity that sustains society? In the end, perhaps the most valuable aspect of this thought experiment is its capacity to inspire critical thinking about our sources of information, our motivations for unity, and our aspirations for the future. As we continue our quest to explore the cosmos, sending probes, listening for signals, and imagining distant worlds, the greatest discovery may be understanding ourselves, our curiosity, our integrity, and our capacity for hope. Whether or not extraterrestrial contact is genuine, the universe remains a vast, mysterious place, and our pursuit of knowledge reflects our deepest desire to connect, understand, and evolve. And perhaps in the process we learn that the true universe of discovery lies within ourselves.